A wonderful and amazing people. Sophie Momodu at it again. You guys remember that there is a speculating news about Sophie writing a very long letter to Davido. This is a person that has refused to allow David access to their child, Imade. Now, online in-laws is saying that Sophie sent a message, a very powerful letter to Davido, telling Davido that she would like to have a word with him when it comes to their child. Now, Sophie don't come out to make una listen to this video. Wetin make me they talk about this matter now because of the recent development now concerning Sophie. So, Sophie Momodu, they said she contacted and tried to inform Davido that she would like to have a word with Davido. And guess what? Davido did not react to Sophie's message. Because they say up till now, Davido did not block Sophie Momodu on his phone. That alone will make you understand that he still understands the fact that this woman is the mother of my child, though. And that rings a bell for Davido to, leave Sophie Momodu on his WhatsApp. They said all the messages Sophie has been writing, David refused to respond. Some person said the reason why David is not going to respond to Sophie, number one, the disrespect in terms of the dad, putting out every messages the father wrote to Sophie on social media. No say affect on be say this thing go dey pain Papa Davido, you no go happy. Say I don't fit talk this thing. Some persons were like, the man did not complain. Who told you that the man did not complain? So Sophie Momodu now writing messages to David that she would like to have a word with Davido, as the parents of their child. And they should just talk one-on-one. When matter already they for court. My people, they said David completely refused to respond. You guys remember that the sister of Davido, she has tried her best to see how she can sort out issues between Davido and Sophie. When she heard that the sister was already in Nigeria, Sophie moved out of Nigeria and traveled abroad with the child. That sounds like she doesn't really want to settle co-parenting palaba or case. And now that the case is in court, maybe people are saying Sophie knows what she's doing. Sophie wants this case to be in court. Let the court do the judge. Let them give their judgments. And with their judgments, Sophie will be fine. So, and guess what? I think Davido also stick to that. Despite the fact that the sister was trying to see how she could settle this issue between Davido and Sophie. But guess what? Sophie traveled out of Nigeria. So when Sophie traveled out of Nigeria, the sister of Davido, they were upset. Like what we are hearing. She was so upset with Sophie because she wants the daughter of Davido to have access to her dad. Every normal mother, every normal human being will want that to happen. But Sophie, saying that she knows what she wants, David should also spend the money that he's spending on Chioma's kids. And also the same money he's spending on those other baby mamas. And then the third one is that so Davido should also leave her Bekus alone. These are the things Sophie says she wants. And then she said it is better for this case to be in court. And now, Sophie going to write Davido, as we hear, this is what is speculating now on the media space, sending him a very long love message that they should try and settle their differences, that she wants them to talk. That David did not promise her that he was going to make her become a baby mama. Now, her fears has happened. Now, David is living large with another woman. The only thing that David would do that would at least make her feel okay was to continue to do the needful in the areas of their child and their accommodation and every necessary bills from her should be taken care of. My people, they say Sophie wrote all of these messages to David. And guess what David did? Before then, let me welcome you guys. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Patience Blogs. My wonderful and amazing people, I welcome you all. In case you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, turn on notifications, so you'll be notified anytime we drop a new one. A very big thank you to all my subscribers, my returning subscribers. I appreciate all of you. To my members, may God bless and replenish your pockets, please. I only have 2 channels on YouTube, and all my platforms has blogs after my name, Patience. There is a person using a very deceptive method to distract my audience, creating a very, very similar name to my name. Please, my only platforms on YouTube always have blogs after my name, Patience. Now, let's continue with the gist. So, they said David refused to acknowledge Sophie's write-up. We all know that the last time here, Sophie pulled out a lot of gist that concerns David and her, their discussions. You know, anytime when you follow Davido talk, Sophie always keep her own record. So in case Davido tries to deny, she will just pull it out. That was how she came up with the case of Davido's father, and she brought it on the media for everyone to see, just to justify her own self, like she know what she's saying and that she's not the one that is lying. But putting out all these statements, all these write-ups has really changed a lot of things, because right now, even their daily case kind of allegedly that they are scared of communicating with Sophie, because Sophie will definitely bring it out to the media. If anything just happen, just little thing just happen, Sophie will bring it out to the media space. So they are kind of careful. So now even Davido is careful. And this alone has caused a lot of trouble for Sophie. Now, David not responding to Sophie is because Sophie Momodu has constantly done this by going to bring out everything to the media people to see. And David doesn't want to do all these things anymore. Now, Sophie is bringing out this write-up that I want to show you guys, telling someone that wants to have a date with her. She is pulling this out now for online in-laws and for David to see that since you have refused to respond to me, people, they lie, no. She's not telling the person that said they want her, he wants her for a date, that the person should be careful that the kind of date she wants is the one with passport. They will have to travel out, which means they will have to travel out of the country to go for that date. Okay, that's the kind of thing. Sophie like everything big. I know say it's not a crime for you to like big things, so you know it's not a crime at all. You know, but sometimes if it's too much, good. Now we all can see the reason why she continued to insist on those multi-millionaire house that he said David should be paying for, even though when the families are still looking for a way to sort things out. It's not like David cannot afford such houses, so pay for that house. He can, Only God knows what happened. And now Sophie has refused to understand the fact that David is also married and he cannot make decisions on his own. He will need Chioma to decide. Sophie and Chioma, they are not, they know they passed through the same road. The fact that Chioma has completely owned David is one big problem for Sophie. And that's one of the things that is making Sophie not to allow her child go willingly to see the father, just like the way the other baby mamas are allowing their dad. So it could be like, say, Sophie wants to pepper David, since you refuse to respond, this one be like, all right now, look at people are asking my hand are out. They want to take me out. You know that kind of thing, like to show the guy, say, people they want to take me out to forget to don't look yourself like that. So now let me show you guys what she wrote. So this is it. The person now said, can we go on a date, Sophie? And then she responded, careful. I only like dates that requires passports. She posting this was to let David know that, hey, since you have refused to respond to my plea, my messages, look at persons that are asking me out for a date. Oh, you know, that kind of a peppering thing. Hey, my people, online in-laws are not finding it funny. They said each time Sophie see that David has completely forgotten about her, she will want to do this peppering something like to prove that someone is trying to ask her out for a date. Like now David, now they lose. Some of them are saying that she should give it a trial and go for a date. Everything is not all about passports. That she should bring down that her high standard of living and give it a try. It's not by passports or no passports. They know who get money. This is what online in-laws are now telling her. Say, focus on the one that is asking you for a date now and leave Davido alone. He is now a married man. I will not be small Nigerian self. Online in-laws. See the drags. I will leave up for here, guys. Drop your opinions. I am Patience Blogs. And I'll catch you guys in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye, people.